Thank you, Mr Speaker. In 1982, the Caboolture PCYC that we've all come to know and love was opened on Toovey Street. For over 40 years, this building has been home to programs and activities like youth development, crime prevention and community engagement through low-cost gymnastics, boxing, volleyball, trampolining and the opportunity for our youth to engage with the Queensland Police Service in a low-stakes environment. More recently, services extended to include after-school care, free driving lessons for disadvantaged young people and group fitness for classes for over 50s. Because of these programs, the PCYC has played a role in shaping the lives of our local youth. In fact, I can recall taking my own kids there during the 1990s and early 2000s for particularly blue light discos when Sergeant Dale Hennessy was in charge. Mr Speaker, I still have the sounds of Bop by Hanson and Nutbush ringing in my ears nearly 30 years later. The support provided by the PCYC was a staple in the lives of many locals, and I have personally seen the positive impact that it has had on my own kids. Yet, as the years passed, it became increasingly obvious that this facility was no longer suitable for our growing region. As many locals will know, the building suffers from flooding issues, which sometimes disrupts services. Furthermore, its location on the outskirts of Caboolture in an area with limited transport options and proximity to extensive bushland was a deterrent for many would-be members. So after 40 years, the time came to say goodbye to this Toovey Street facility. So in 2019, when I was first elected, the officer in charge at the Caboolture Police Station, the legendary Mick Brady, was my first appointment. Mick, in no uncertain terms, made me aware of the PCYC's ambitious plan to build a new state-of-the-art facility in the heart of Caboolture in King Street. The initial build costs were set at $11.5 million, and it soon became clear that this would need to be a joint project between all three levels of government if we were ever going to get it across the line. Mr Speaker, Mick was never going to leave me alone until there was federal funding forthcoming, so the journey of advocating for this facility began. And over the years, due to circumstances like COVID, this initial figure would change, and not downwards. With the support of the community, I was able to push for funding. We reached our target of $5 million through the then Coalition Government's Community Development Grants program. This, combined with state government and council funding with monies from the PCYC themselves, meant that after years of dreaming, this dream was about to become a reality. This new building, which is conveniently placed next to the Caboolture Police Station and directly behind a service bus stop, features a 24/7 gym, a purpose-built gymnastics facility, a dedicated youth hub, multi-purpose recreational areas, an outdoor basketball court, and, as I'm sure anyone who has ever visited the old facility can appreciate, dedicated parking. No more parking in the mud and dust. More than 1,000 local families were already members at the old building, and this is expected to double over the next few years in one of Australia's fastest-growing communities. In fact, with the early opening of the 24/7 gym just days ago, we're already seeing new faces. The gym members have already expressed positive reviews, and many of them have had an early glimpse at the rest of the building, which officially opens on Thursday, the 26th of February this year. The Caboolture PCYC team has changed lives for over 40 years, and I know that they will continue to do so for many more. In the words of the PCYC, when our young people thrive, so do our communities. And I very much look forward to seeing the impact this new facility will have on our region going forward, particularly as we edge closer to the 2032 Brisbane Olympics. I know that our hard-working program manager, Sergeant Mark Hastier, is super excited, and I know he will achieve even greater outcomes for our community than he does already. Now he has this wonderful new modern facility. As a bonus, the old facility is being refurbed by Council, which will benefit local organisations such as Spiders Boxing, U3A and the local men's shed. And I'm glad that the federal, state and local council were all able to work together on this project. It would not have been possible without their cooperation. And this facility is a testament to what can be achieved when we put people before politics.